Hey loves, so welcome back to my channel, Bambi Glam, and today we're going to be going with a purple smoky eye with a bold red lip. If you're looking for something sexy and sultry, then a smoky eye is always the way to go. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get these brows in control, honey. So I like to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills dip pomade in the color Ebony to outline my brows. And once I get my brows all outlined, I'm going to go back in and fill them in with the Knicks eyebrow crayon. And this is one of my favorite eyebrow pencils. They're hard to find, but if you can get your hands on one, then you are in the money. These are my favorite two eyebrow products. I swear by them. So once I get my brows all filled in, I'm going to go back in with a spoolie and just blend them out so that they don't look too harsh, and just try to blend those lines from when I outline my brows so I don't look real crazy and harsh by the eyebrows. Nobody wants to look like their eyebrows are screaming at you. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with the color Toffee, and I'm going to clean my eyebrows up. And once I get them all cleaned up, I'm going to take the color Fawn and I'm going to put this all over my eyelid. And I do this for two reasons. For one, it helps to conceal all the dark spots and gives you a good base for your eyeshadow. So yeah, this is how I get my eyes prepped for my eyeshadow. So yeah. Okay guys, so now that we've got those brows together, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into the eyeshadow look. So the first thing I'm going to do on my lower part of my eyelid is I'm going to take the Morphe 35M palette, and I'm going to take the black color. It's the end of the palette in the corner, and I'm going to place that on my lower lid. And I'm going to pack it on because I really want this black to be intense, because this is going to be the base of the smoky eye. So I'm just taking it with a flat brush and just basically patting it on and getting it build up real heavy. Like, I'm really going in with this black because this is really going to set the tone for the smoky eye. Now this is a beginner friendly smoky eye. This is the first kind I learned how to do. And I basically always go back to this, whatever I'm doing, if I do a smoky eye. Like, I'm not that advanced. I'm not a makeup guru or a makeup artist for that matter. I'm just a girl who loves to look pretty. So, once I get the black eyeshadow all on that bottom part of my lid, I'm going to go back in with the Patrick Star eyeshadow palette. Stay with me. And this is from the Patrick Star collection, matte. And y'all, I have to tell y'all, these are some of my favorite eyeshadows. So I'm going to be using Queen Patrick and Bona Petite basically as my two main colors for this eye look. So I'm going to be blending those two purple colors together to get the perfect purple look that I want. So basically, once I get my black eyeshadow on, I'm going to go in with those two purples in the palette, and I'm going to basically dip back and forth in the pan, and I'm going to start blending them out in a circular motion around that black and kind of moving it up and blending those three colors together. And that's how you're going to get the perfect smoky eye. Now at this point, you want to blend for your life. Okay, the most important part of doing a smoky eye is the blending. Keep blending no matter what happens. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Alright, now that we've got that purple all blended out, we're gonna go into Yes in the Patrick Star palette, which is a purple pinkish mauve type color, and we're going to blend that out under our brow bone and just kind of like leave the eye alone now. So we're done. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start setting the base for the face. And the first thing I'm going to do is go in with the Knicks Matte Finish Fine Mist Spray, and I'm going to spray this all over my face because this is going to kind of help rehydrate the skin. And the next thing I'm going to do is go in with my Knicks Shine Killer Primer. I love this primer. It reminds me of the Smashbox primer. Once you get your primer on, the next thing you want to do is take a big fluffy brush with your favorite setting powder, which for me is the Dermablend in the warm saffron color, and you just want to go all over your face in circular motions and pretty much set your primer into place. This is very important if you are an oily girl like me and you need your makeup to last throughout the day. Once I get my primer all set into place, the next thing I like to go in with is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfection. And this is basically, I just hit my T-spot to give me a natural glow, inner highlight type of lift, and it kind of like lifts the face. After that, I like to go in with my LA Girl primer in the color Toffee to kind of clean up around my eyes, to get any dark spots and blemishes on my face and kind of around my mouth. And it kind of helps to even out my complexion so I don't have to go in too heavy with the foundation to cover up the dark spots. Once I get this all done, the next thing I'm going to do is grab my two foundations, which today we're going to be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I'm going to be using 5N1 and 5N2 and combining these colors to get my perfect color, which is sometimes I have to do depending on what time of the year it is. So once I get these two products on the back of my hand, I'm going to take a brush and blend them together. And then I'm going to go ahead and start putting my foundation on. And I'm going to start out with a brush. And once I get everything where I want it and set it in place, I'm going to basically go back in with a damp beauty blender by Real Techniques and just pounce it around so that I can get that smooth skin like finish. Once I finish that, the next thing I'm going to do is go back in with the Becca Ultimate Coverage Longwear Concealer, and I'm going to go under my eyes, down the middle of my nose, my forehead, and under my cheekbones to kind of, you know, help to lift the face so I have something to put, you know, that contour on so it's not too harsh. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just blend everything out. Once I get everything blended out, I'm going to go back in and contour with the color Concealer Stick by Black Radiance. And I'm just going to take a different brush and blend out the contour so that it doesn't look too harsh. And once I get my contour and my concealer, my highlight all blended out, the next thing I'm going to do is go back in with that foundation brush and blend everything together. So now we've got our contour pretty much set where we want it. And we're going to just go ahead and start blending it out. And you want to make sure that you blend up when you're on your cheeks to make sure that you get the right cut, honey. Hit that forehead and go around that chin and just blend it out real smoothly. And then you want to go ahead and take care of that nose once you've got your face all blended out. The next thing you want to do is you want to go back in with your foundation brush and kind of like blend everything together so it's kind of seamless and it's not too choppy and it blends together. Now that you've finished blending out everything, you want to go ahead and get ready to set your face using the Dermablend setting powder. Now what I like to do is just grab my setting powder, put a little of it in the cap, and then get ready to start setting this face. The first place I like to go is to my under eye and take care of that. That's also going to be very important with helping with any fallout when I do my lower lash line. So you just want to set it and just leave it alone. It's also going to help to set your under eye and keep it from creasing throughout the day. Then you want to go down the center of your nose, your forehead, and I tend to get smile lines throughout the day, so I like to go around my mouth. I'm then going to go back in with a makeup sponge, and I'm going to, you know, go up under my contours to pretty much clean it up and give me a sharp look to cut those cheeks. So once I've done the cutting of the cheeks, honey, I'm going to take that dark purple and I'm going to go on my lower lash line and put that dark purple there, and that's going to pretty much take care of the eye until it's time for me to put my eyeliner on. So yeah, I'm just going to take a brush and smudge that deep purple out, and we're pretty much done with the eyes. So now I'm going to get ready and start removing the powder from my face. And I'm going to go back in with the Dermablend warm saffron color, the brown powder. And I'm going to start to remove the white powder from my face. And this is pretty much going to make sure the whole complete face is set. You want to remember to not do circles like I just did, but you kind of want to sweep in an upward motion and back to remove the powder. Yes, honey. And make sure you tap off all the excess powder on your brush when you're going back into the lid. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to get ready to contour. And I'm going to be using the True Complexion Contour Palette Light to Medium by Radiance. And this is going to be basically what I use on my face today. I'm going to use that contour color to carve out those cheeks and to get rid of my fat on the neck and around the jawline. And then I'm going to go back in with the sculpting and kind of sculpt my face kind of like a bronzer, but it's not too harsh. And you just basically place it where you would place your blush. Then I'm going to go back in with the blush by Patrick Starr Matte Collection. And I'm not blushing, and just put that on the apples of my cheek. And you know, that's pretty much it for the face. Now I love this palette so much. Usually I don't use contour, I don't use the highlighters and palettes, but I really love this highlight in the Black Radiance. So this is going to be my highlight today. So I get a lot of use out of this palette. So what I'm about to do now is I'm going to go ahead and get ready to spray my face and get my lipstick together. So the colors I'm going to be using today is for my lip liner, I'm going to be using the Becca Ultimate Lip Definer in Confidence. I'm also going to be using the MAC Retro Matte Ruby Woo, and I'm also going to be using the MAC Red for my lips. This is my favorite combination. Y'all know I love a red lip, and this is how I get the perfect red lip. So yeah, let's go ahead. Once we get the lips done, we're going to go in. We're going to clean the brows up with a little brow gel. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my waterline in black. And I'm going to be using the Wet n Wine pencil. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner with the e.l.f. eyeliner in black, which is really cheap, but it's really, really good. And then, honey, I'm going to go ahead and pop these lashes on. We're going to pretty much be done with this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys back here later next week with a brand new makeup look. So, thank you, love.